Hi, hi. Hello? Can everyone hear me? Okay, awesome, great. So good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is not too drunk and hangover from last night. It's only day one at Consensus, so it's very excited to start this morning session with our beloved guest today. So I'm welcome to Consensus Hong Kong 2026. I'm Grace from Google Cloud Web3 team. And at Google Cloud, our mission is to empower the startups with our technical foundations and GTM support to help them scale. Today, we're tackling one of the biggest challenges in our industry. We were literally just talking about it inside. Verifiable AI, building trust in autonomous system. As AI moves from passive tools to autonomous agents, the question is no longer, does it work? It's like, how do we prove it? So to help us answer that, I am joined by three leaders at the forefront of the shifts. Dr. Danny Lim, co-founder of Pundi AI and Pundi X. He's a member of NVIDIA Inception. Danny is building an open AI ecosystem designed to ensure AI remains transparent, unbiased, and resistant to monopolistic control. Welcome, Danny.
Thank you.
Second, we have Ricardo Casanova, COO of OptimAI Network. With over 20 years of experience, Ricardo scaled OptimAI to over 700,000 nodes and 420,000 users, creating a leading platform for privacy-first agentic AI. Welcome, Ricardo.
Thank you.
And here we have Brian Novell, Head of Business Development at Lagrange. He's a Georgetown graduate with a decade in blockchain. Brian is pioneering in the use of zero-knowledge proofs to enable anyone to prove anything at internet scale. Gentlemen, welcome. So before we start to the questions, why don't you take less than a minute to introduce what you're building and why you're here today? So who wants to start first? You want to go first, Brian?
I can go first, yes.
Okay.
So nice to be here. My name is Brian Novell, Head of Business Development at Lagrange. And as is being discussed today, we are pioneering ways of making AI really for the first time verifiable. What it really comes down to is trust, and we help actually bring that trust to AI. So Lagrange is a cryptography company, and we generate zero-knowledge proofs wherever they will be most useful. And certainly with AI being the prevailing and most impactful technology of our day, that is a big area of focus for us.
Me?
Yeah,
Sure,
go
okay.
ahead.
So at OptimAI Network, our tech stack is layered in two ways. We have the, you mentioned 700,000 nodes. It's actually 1 million now. We actually hit 1 million.
Okay.
So we have 1 million active nodes that are doing decentralized compute and data. The second piece to that, to Brian's point, is the verifiable data. So we have a reinforcement data network, layer 2, which allows us to give fresh data, not stale, not biased, not gate-kept by a centralized system. So that tech stack for OptimAI makes us the foundation for anybody that's building agents. We want to provide that foundation for all builders.
Okay, thank you, Ricardo.
Right. Hi. Morning. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So wherever you are come from. My name is Danny. I'm from Singapore, and then from Pundi AI. So Pundi AI, I think, is the largest decentralized AI data training set. I would say on-chain company. So we have around 6 trillion tokens on-chain. So in case you have no idea, like how much 6 trillion token means that, so we have around 200,000 data sets. So it covers from general data, pharmaceuticals data, healthcare data, you name it, we probably have it. So we are supporting AI agents from trading agents, doctorate agents, lawyer agents, whatever. So we are like one of the, I think, the largest on Web3 on-chain data companies, and then we have been doing this since 2024. And then please welcome to share our explore our products on Pundi.ai. Thank you.
Thank you, Danny. So let's go to the first part of our panel today, where trust breaks first. So let's start with Danny. But feel free to chime in if you have questions. Let's make this like interactive for everyone. So Danny, when an enterprise asks, can you trust this AI output? Which part of the data pipeline usually creates the most uncertainty? How can decentralized infrastructure reduce the risks?
So from an AI data perspective, I think the most so-called uncertainty part is not really the data itself, it's how we filter, clean, or rather label it. I think that's the most uncertainty part because everyone looks at a photo. So someone might think this is an apple. Someone might think this is an orange. So how can we standardize or rather to put a QC, a quality control QC mechanics on it to make sure the data is unbiased or rather is revealing to the true elements on it? That might be the thing that we should focusing on. And then in Pundi AI, I think we did something very clever instead. So we have a few filtered elements or mechanics to make sure. So we will let the professionals to come and label it, and then we will use AI agents to reconfirm it. And then after that, at the very last stage, we will do a random check. So we will let our experts to go through the manual check, to go through whether this thing is revealed to the real AI, real data sets. After that, to make sure the data is remain untagged. So we will upload, I mean, of course, we will upload the sensitive data still stored on cloud or rather local host, but the hash data we will upload on so-called cryptographic hash on blockchain. So that's why we can make sure the data is still untagged, is immutable, is auditable, and is traceable.
Okay,
Right.
thank you. Thank you, Danny. Anything add to that? If not, I'll move to the next question. Okay, so how about Ricardo? Operationally, where does trust most often break when agents move from testing into live environments? How do you design execution systems so actions can be traced or even rolled back?
So we've been on a few of these sessions talking about trust, and I feel like I'm like that old wet blanket uncle where I'm like, no, you have to stay in the box. Like, it comes down to guardrails.